Hi, my name is Brian. I'm one of the parent educators here at the Family Resource Center in Eau Claire. This video, I want to talk briefly about clear, calm instructions and logical consequences. Clear, calm instructions is truly one of my favorite triple P strategies because it often is the small little things, these small changes that can make the big difference. And triple P is all about that, the small changes that can make a big difference in our child's behavior. And one way to do that is with how we give our instructions. I know as parents, it's so easy to yell your instructions from the kitchen. Hey, it's time to come to dinner. But it's so much more effective if we take the extra 10 seconds to walk over, put a hand on our child's shoulder, get down to their eye level, say their name, and give the instruction that way. We have a much better chance of that instruction being followed. Let's also talk about the clear part of clear, calm instructions. There is we have to make sure our instructions are age appropriate, right? A 5-year-old may or may not know what clean your room means. Is that too complicated, right? It might be a little hard. If we say something instead of clean your room, please, instead we would say something like put the books on the shelf or put the clothes in the hamper. That's a much easier instruction to follow for a child. That's a much more clear instruction and much more understandable for some children to follow. When we're given our instructions, we also want to make sure we're not phrasing our instructions in form of a question, right? We also want to make sure our instructions are timed wisely. Asking your child to do something in the middle of their favorite video is not necessarily the best time to ensure success or to ensure that they're going to comply. If it can wait 5 minutes till it's done, you're going to have a lot better chance of having your instruction be followed successfully at that time. When we're giving our instructions, we want to make sure we're keeping it calm. We want to make sure we're being firm in our tone, but not yelling. And if our instructions are not followed, we need to follow up with a logical consequence. The idea behind logical consequences is to take away whatever activity or whatever happened for a short amount of time frame and then return them to the activity. Let's give an example. Let's say our child is playing with a ball in the house, and that is against the house rules to play with the ball in the house. The logical consequence would be that we would take the ball away, not for the night, not for the week, but for 5 or 10 minutes, for a short time frame. We take the ball away, our 5 or 10 minutes is up, we return the ball to the child and ask them to go play with the ball in the appropriate way. We then thank them and praise them for doing what's asked then. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you taking the ball outside. For logical consequences to work, they need to be acted on every time. They work better if both parents are involved, if both parents are all caregivers in the house are following through with the same instruction, and then we'll make sure we're staying consistent. So if we can follow through and give a logical consequence and be consistent that way, our children can not only learn what's wrong, but also can practice doing it and get it right the next time.